Hello. Let me make sure everything has sound. Okay. And then I wanted to do this. Let me do this. Why is it zoomed? Reset transform. Fit the screen? That works. Oh, if I move it here, it's probably better. Okay, okay. I haven't looked at the patch notes at all yet. I kind of just got up. Let's see what we got. Juggernaut and sidekick buffs, they definitely needed that. Chipotle, okay. Juggernaut is a powerful fuse at intermittent and beginner levels, falls off at advanced. More tools. Solo dash cancel. Wait, this is kind of crazy. Blitzcrank just presses a button, dash cancel throw, no matter what. Outside of Fury. Meter gain and push block. Break meter has been reduced. Or second cooldown on push block. But more meter now? Does it still push both? This one probably makes sense. Dash canceled 30% of break meter. Limit strike is 20 something percent, 25? Maybe 20? Before you got 20 for snapping out, now you get 10. The dash cancel was used. The subsequent combo will not grant break meter. Even with limit strike? He's getting assist improvements. Overall power of assist is lower without the ability to handshake tag. That makes sense. More super. Point. can move during the sidekick super. That's pretty good. Okay. If point can move during the sidekick super, you're gonna want... this is like super tag, but way better. So you're gonna want a long assist super, like a Teemo. Or you can use it to neutral skip with Braum. No. Well, so you need to engage with the point super, and then you DHC to a neutral skip super, or a lockdown, and then you get mix from it. Who would benefit from this most? Senna super would be really good. Senna assists are really good. So you want point X, or point and then Senna sidekick, but then you're gonna want to Senna Warwick Senna. You do whatever string into unsafe with Warwick, cancel into super, cancel into second super. Senna beam goes off, and then Warwick can move during Senna beam. And then go high-low, high-low. Maybe, maybe. When an assist is used as a combo starter, it no longer causes additional damage scaling when using sidekick. Okay. Push block on sidekick pushes both. That is good. That is pretty good. That might be a reason to pick sidekick over Juggernaut now. Because you get the assist, and you get good push block, and Juggernaut push block is also on 4 seconds. So if I were to play Juggernaut or Sidekick Blitz, I would want an assist to help me neutral skip, and a DHC that will get me double super. Triple super, I guess. But you would want it to TOD, so you want a single hit. Don't know yet. Freestyle nerfs. Yeah, freestyle dominated. Maintain flexibility. Significant trade-offs. Break meter has been reduced by 35% when using freestyle. That makes sense. Kind of. Like, why only... maybe after using freestyle, you won't get break or something, hopefully. Getting assist now gives it a 6 second. That's pretty good. You can't tag after breaking, and you can't tag after push block. Freestyle tag window has been reduced. That will change a lot of combos. That one's pretty big. Players can no longer handshake tag to assist champions after they block. This does not apply if you push block or burst, make contact with the opponent. Can no longer handshake tag to assist champions after they block an attack. So you call assist, they block, you can't tag to that new character. Players can no longer perform a second assist action with 2x assist after blocking an attack. So you can't use 2x assist in block strings anymore? I can't do LMH, call assist, LMH, call assist? When performing a low into a handshake tag, you can now parry the tagged out attack while standing and crouching. That's pretty good. So now you just have, yeah, that's perfect. But does it still beat retreating guard? So this section I'm gonna have to test with Echo Alawi and see how that affects the string that we were doing. And by virtue of this, I do think Juggernaut and Sidekick are way, way better. Just by comparison. You must now hold forward when tapping dash or LM to perform a dash cancel while in Fury or when using Juggernaut. Yeah, there was a lot of accidental Juggernaut dashes. That was rough. Get up attack can no longer be dash cancelled while in Fury. That's good. I like that. I don't like this. I really liked masking inputs in backdash and the backdash OS. So now that this happens, you need new Oki for some characters. Now I think the Oki we are gonna want is autocorrect dashes. Autocorrect dashes, for example, here, I'll bring up the game. Let's do this. I already had a few setups for autocorrect dashes, which I think is what we're gonna want to transition into instead of backdash OS on Oki. For example, we'll set them to a forward roll. Okay. And then you get a limit strike like this. This dash will always run in the right direction, and then you just have to react to the roll. If they don't roll, then you don't have to do anything. Oops, too late. But you're going to want to find a frame kill into an autocorrect dash and always chase the Oki. This is actually a heavy buff for faster characters, because slower characters can't always chase this dash. Yeah. It depends on the character. I know Blitzcrank has a big throw range, so he can, if he's in their face. Akali's fast enough. She might be too fast. She might run past the body, to be honest. And then... Yeah. Go back. Performing a throw during backdash, then inputting MRH will no longer result in a throw after the backdash animation completes. Yeah. Well, yeah. That used to be... You could do that right now. What's up, Lucian? Backdash OS is gone. Backdash at the heavy won't give you a throw anymore, though. Did you hear what I said about autocorrect dash for Oki now instead of backdash OS? You want to... You just want, instead of backdash OSing, you're just going to want to frame kill for a dash to go in the right direction. And then you react to throw. For Alawi, it's dash X3. For Echo, you could do this. You could do this. You set a clone dash. And then you get whatever. Yeah. Yeah, other characters, I don't know the exact setup, but yeah, that's probably what you're gonna want to do for Oki more often than not now. Whenever you would have backdash OS. Throw tech, ending distance between champions after throw tech has been increased. This is good for a lot of characters, not Vi. I think Vi had the best throw tech situation because of 6-frame jab reaching so far. This is my first read through. I kind of just woke up, so I'm going through it right now. While cornered, throw text now send non-cornered opponent farther away. Now land closer to mid-screen distance. Okay, throw text. But you would mostly want to jump the throw anyway. This is going to, I think, bait people into teching throws more often. And then giving teching throws, you're gonna get punished more for trying to tech throws, I think. People should be baiting throw techs more with this. I did hear Ari got mega slapped. Push backwards during the start of a break, blah blah blah. Caused hurt boxes to persist. That might be the Alawi bug with Tentacle. If you tag launch after activating a Tentacle, it would be you could do it like this. Why is she still there? You could do this. And if that tentacle hits after the tag launch, they then they flip out, and that's very annoying. Throws that punish rolls would sometimes throw the opponent in the wrong direction. This happened a lot with Tentacle Oki. I would backdash OS as they're passing through me, and it would reverse my input because they're swapping sides as it's happening, I think. Multi-hit projectiles that altered frame data when parry. S2 super. S1 super. Does that make... I'm not... that's never really happened to me, I don't think. I don't think I parried Senna S1 super, but I guess she's supposed to be less punishable. Mashing parry at round start would result in an H instead of parry. That was annoying. This was parrying round start is an answer to a lot of things, and you couldn't do that in this last patch. New avatar thing, frame data. I'll check it out after this. Extremely rare situation where players could handshake tag after being parried. Yeah, this happened a few times. Range supers performed with Juggernaut would not generate break meter. Juggernaut eject did not cost meter against Juggernaut sidekick players. I didn't know that. Caused players to automatically block all attacks if the opponent was KO'd during team fight under specific conditions. What? I don't think anyone played enough team fight for that to happen to me. Assist champion could activate team fight 1 frame faster than the point. That's interesting. Punish wouldn't pop up when punishing team fight. Stay on screen when using save states. Okay. Lots of changes to Ari. Reducing Ari's damage. Corner block string more counterplay. Reducing size of her normals. Ground pressure is now significantly worse. Spirit rush, get airborne. Some attacks will receive buffs, but mostly nerfed. Her ground game was too good. Grounded L is no longer an anti-air, or shouldn't be. 1 more frame of recovery. That's good. 2L increased by 1 frame, -3 now. 2M startup increase, 10 frame startup. That is like Alawi 2M now, right? No, they made Alawi 2M 11. But it goes about the same distance, I think. 5H. 5H goes so far. 13 frame startup now. Okay, that's fair. 5S1, 4 more frames of recovery. Default string is... Let's do this. Ari. Default string is this. And on block, it would be -9. So it is now -13. -6. So now it's -10 at this range. -10 here does not mean you get to dash up medium. Is there anyone with a 10 frame punish this far? No. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You can actually like move at her after her ground string now. Difficult counterplay, reduce the power. S1, S1, easier to counterplay. Parry was a strong option, but it required advanced knowledge and a bar meter. Is jumpable before the follow-up comes out. Adjusted her projectile speed to combo. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. S1 super, inescapable block strings, refresher assist, reduced block stun so that the opponent can jump the gap. Yeah. S1 super on block was pretty dumb. Startup increased by 3 frames. Travels faster. Block stun of S2 has been reduced by 2 frames. And has been increased by 1 frame of recovery. Okay. No longer pushes Ari farther back when blocked in the corner. It would push her back... It would push her back... Yeah. It would do this, and then she slides back a little bit. So, I mean, people would do like... Here. Be -6 at a safe range. And if you ran up on it, you could actually... She could actually press on you. Because you have to dash up quite a distance to press. Cancel S2 into S1. No longer. Unless the final hit makes contact. Okay. So now you're supposed to push block this. And then she can't cancel into anything. If you push block this, she would have to tag to be safe. Yeah. Let's have you push block second hit. So you would be like this distance, S2. -14. Can't cancel. Yeah, because she could cancel the last hit on whiff. Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Oh, I didn't bring down browser. Whatever. S2, S1. Ari can no longer cancel S2. Oh, no. Okay, the same one. All Foxfire variants has been decreased by 2 frames. 18 frames of grounded block stun now of 16. S1 super is block stun on the first and second hits have been reduced by 6. So they would do... What the heck? Go down. They would do... This, right? That's 1 frame. But here should be gapless. 1 frame. It was +7, now it's gonna be +1 for LMH Super. That will be 0. So they can't true. This is still an advantage state for the Ari player. But they can't, like, true 50-50 you from ABC Super. That's good. I like the changes. Aerial movement. Gentle to nerf to air movement. Spirit Rush. Travel distance reduced. S1, S1. Knockback distance reduced. J2H nerf, good. JH goes less far. Knocks farther back on block. Yeah. That's fine. I don't think my Ari Blitz stuff got touched very much at all, other than like stagger pressure. JS1 goes less far. JS1 is easier to hit. JS1 pushes them further back on block. Oh no, it keeps them closer on block. J2S1, easier to hit. J2S1 pushes them less far back. Knock. It's easier to punish up Spirit Rush, okay. Damage. Charge H reduced by 5. JH reduced by 5. J2H reduced by 5. JS1 reduced by 10. J2S1 reduced by 5. J2S1 increments damage scaling extra. I don't think this one was necessary. Well, I guess people are going to route into S2 or like J2S2. Right? Into like a hard knockdown into OTG with this. Wild Flares reduced by 10. All Spirit Rush reduced by 10. Forward Spirit Rush now increments damage scaling by an additional hit. What are you gonna want to do now? Well, so the things that got slapped the least were J2S1? Well, no. Because it increments damage scaling extra. So you still want a lot of H's. I think you would still want to do the same combo. Probably. There's this combo I saw someone doing casual the other day. They're going like... They're like only using Spirit Rushes. It was weird. It was probably like... I think they did up and then down. I don't know how they got so many Spirit Rushes. It was probably like here, here. Into here, into like here. I don't know. (2H) was too strong of an anti-air. Inconsistent properties. Reduce the hitbox above and in front. Remove the complexity so it hits crouchers at the same distance. Reduced hit push on Ari's grounded normals. Wait, that changes things. So now she can do longer ground strings because of this. So stagger pressure where she does like jab dash jab is worse. But since these buttons don't push as far back, she can probably do like 5L 5L throw without having to dash. So immediate stagger pressure is probably better. 2L pushback on hit, ground to 5M pushback on hit, reduce, blah blah blah. 2S1. Getting left-right off of her S2 limit strike was causing frustrating outcomes on defense. Slowed down. So that Wild Flare's stalking dart no longer crosses up when holding up forward. Fires 11 frames later and travels faster. Fires 11 frames later and travels faster. I bet to you I can find the timing for 11 frames later. Okay, normal. Normal plus 49. 32. That was 17. That was a little bit later than that. That was 11 frames later. But now you're plus 38 on it. So now you have to manually time it, but this should be 30. Well, people are just going to do this, no? And then be plus 9. Plus 16. Yeah, people are just not going to meaty dart anymore. Which is good, because now they won't... It won't true meaty every time. If it's 11 frames later... Wait, no, then you would want to have put dart down 11 frames earlier. So you would want... You want the dart, ideally, to hit on the 4th frame after wake up. And if it has... what's the exact startup? Okay, blah blah blah. Have them not roll. Let's look at some frame data. No get up attack. So start. That hit true meaty. And now you have them roll. You are plus 49. So it hits 49 frames after recovering. So now it's going to hit 60 frames after recovering. So ideally, you would want 7. 7 frames earlier here. You can't catch the jump with this dart anymore. Can't catch the jump with the dart. You would need a different projectile to catch the jump, which makes this Oki better. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't just do this then, if you're gonna screen freeze. This just makes sense to me. So, yeah, I mean, that changes her solo Oki, and that's good. You are still going to be plus on... We're still going to be plus on dart tag. You'll be plus 7 still, because they didn't change the frame data of recovery and startup. So you could still do dart tag. And wake up parry will no longer beat the dart. Wake up parry will no longer beat the dart because parry is 10 active frames. They would have to delay the parry by 1 frame. At least to parry the dart, which means Ari Blitzcrank Tag Oki is still very strong because within 11 frames they're going to have to make a decision on whether to block or jump. And the dart will hit after. If they choose to jump, Blitz will be dashing for it anyway and can command grab the jump. As strong or weaker? For Ari Blitz, I think it will be 10% weaker. I think it's about the same because there will be an added layer of strike throw because you will be doing this and then you can get the throw as they wake up before the dart hits, and if they parry they will get grabbed. So that will make them that's one decision they have to make before Blitz even has to do anything. And the actions they choose are reactable, probably. I'll have to see, but I think Ari Blitz is like completely fine with all of these nerfs. Damage is a little kind of whatever, but it's fine. But Ari as a solo character is getting hit hard for sure. Tag freeze, I think, is going to be just as strong. People just have to do a different setup. We want our assist to be good, but they're going too great, blah, blah. Startup increased by 2 frames, that's fine. Travel distance decreased, that's good. Hurt box increased, that's good. Grounded hit stun increase, that is decent. Tag launcher, 9 frame tag launcher is the fastest. A frame of hit stun has been increased by 1 frame. Active frames has been reduced by 7 active frames? Is kind of crazy. What? How minus it is it on block? Six. You can make this +1. Okay, so we want it to hit on the 16th frame. This is +31. 15 frames +30. That's like maybe it's like -2 meaty tag launch. 2 frames later. 0. 0 on blocks. Kind of a safe meaty. What's her hitbox look like during it? Her box display. Does she do the thing where all of her things turn into limbs? It's possible. No, wake up attack goes too far. Okay. So now it is 5 active frames. So now it is best. It's -1 at best. Bounce knocks down opponents slower, 1 additional frame of advantage when hitting airborne opponents. I don't think it'll change much. Throw is designed as a weakness, pushing her throw combos, dash cancel, forward throw and back throw time so her combos are consistent. Her back throw now has slightly less recovery to allow some combos after knocking the opponent into a Caitlyn trap. more scaling after throw, more scaling after throw, recovery after the throw. Surely. Super meter. Reduce, reduce, reduce around the board. That's kind of a lot. Well, she's limit striking anyway, so she already got her meter gain reduced in previous patches, so this pushes it a little far. Trying to interact with ground spirit rush any direction. Yeah, I think they should bring back 2Hing the assist, to be honest. Forward and diagonal spirit rush, now only hit in front rather than behind. All spirit rushes, 12 frames of block sent on ground block. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty hefty patch just for Ahri. Minor changes, combos pressure stable, S2 matches the visual. Additional hitbox. Okay, that's fine. Overhead, special cancels. If only the second hit connects. The way they worded this is weird. You can only cancel it if just the second hit connects, because they would say only if the second hit connects. If would make it special cancelable if the first hit connects also. Well, it's a buff, so it should be, you should be able to cancel it as long as the second hit connects. I don't know. Power box size been increased. Okay, that's fine. Phase through another Akali. 5M, okay. Wall jump after break. Jump wrong direction. Yeah. 250 instead of 240. There is another bug, but it's not a big deal. But they didn't mention that they fixed it. Where if you wall jump at a certain time of this, as you cross up, it'll slump them the wrong way. Like that. But if you don't wall jump... Oh, screen, sorry. You're right, you're right. JS2. This normally slumps towards the corner. But if you wall jump, it pushes them out. Which is weird. Yeah, I remember finding that not too long ago, but they didn't mention it. On the Blitzcrank. Quality of life. Improving knockdown game? That's what you like to hear. Pouring a handshake tag to Blitzcrank as they pull an opponent, you'll be able to cancel the recovery of their assist into attacks. Yeah, well... Okay. There's a... that could be a buff. It's a little iffy on both sides because... So they're talking about canceling this. It's better on hit. And I guess on block too. But the thing I liked about it was that if you cancel early, you're +4 every time. And that gives you your true striker throw on restand. Because 5L beats jump, hits on the 3rd frame of jump startup, and throw is on the 6th frame. So you get your true 50-50 from that. But now you would have to manually time it. You would have to manually time it on hit. But you would now be comboing on hit anyway, so yeah, it's most likely a buff. Okay. Jump command grab grants more steam. jump drill recovery reduced by 6 frames are now improved if they use S1 super. Rocket grab S1 S1 knocks opponent less far and over a longer duration. I like that. Before this was like mad useless. The only reason I would ever go into this was for a kill, like this, or confirm in the corner like this, but you have to 3L here. But now, if they go higher and fall slower, I'm assuming like you actually get Oki from this now. Because you had no reason to do this, like, ever. Because you would rather take this 50-50 from this. That's pretty good. S1 Super now always performs a ground bounce. That's really good. I like that a lot. Actually, there's a slight problem with that because the frame data for ground bounce is different than the limit strike, and it's actually less plus. If you were to do command grab Super 1, you are plus 29, but if you use a bounce into Super 1, I think you're plus 36. 35. You are... what was the first one? 29? You are 6 frames more at disadvantage. Oh shit, you're right, Pink, sorry. Command grab, I thought I clicked it. Command grab in a super is plus 29. But after you use the bounce into Super 1, you are plus 35. So now you're at 6 frames more at disadvantage every time you super at the end of a long combo. But you get double down stuff, and now you can do a lot more assist things later on. So now you can do like back assist this at the end of combos and maybe get like a double super or something. What team would that be good for? This team is buffed as a result. So you would get like this at the end of combos now. And then you could do something like this. And it'd have to be like instant tag. Fireball's too slow. I guess it would be like your tag out combo would be OTG into something. Blitzcrank OTG Darius hook at the end of combos now. You'd get this. Oh, I guess you do use the wall bounce, huh? Yeah, but you get longer combos now with Blitzcrank, which is nice. Rocket grab, projectile destruction. Okay, okay. Arms where air invulnerable during 2H recovery. That's fine. To pierce airborne assists. What does that mean? Does that make his happy birthday combo worse again? Because his JS1 on happy birthday was mad inconsistent. One shot, do this, call assist, play back. Sometimes it would hit one, like that. I think you just have to be close enough. Like if they're like this, it would stop at the assist. Is that what they're saying? Post patch, it would stop at the assist. Record this, it would be call assist, hold back. And then play back. And then hook. It already does, but was there a bug that let it pierce? What, are they talking about the Steam version? No, they're talking about midair. So we're gonna JS1 her. It goes past a little bit, and it would still be active. I don't know. That one's weird. Ultimate to whiff lit into a combo under specific circumstances. They're talking about the clip with Quain T where he does a long combo into Hisagi tag level 3, and I think it drops. Braum. A low hitting projectile is gone. So it should not be a low parry after tag anymore, right? S2 is no longer counter hit in recovery. Charge S2 destroys projectiles, that's fine. Down S2 spikes unbreakable. Down S2 blocks then increase by 2 frames. This is not crazy changes. This is fine. That's fine. No longer a low. That's fine. S1 dissipates faster when parried. Yeah, this was annoying. 5H follow-ups not reformed while tagged out. You can puppet it now. Blinding Dart ultimate now works correctly against Braum if Braum destroys Mushroom. So you can't break the projectile while breaking... Okay. No changes for Caitlyn. Whoa, that's weird. Teacup is full of tea. Darius. Super assist will no longer cause the opponent to immediately tech. Assist, 5 more damage. Assist, 30 more damage. Down assist. Okay, that's fine. Not many changes, just damage. Running H now uses input buffer when canceling into follow-ups. It's easier to get running H now. That might be a nerf, honestly. Temporal slip. Okay. Okay. Alawi changes. Holy long Alawi changes. What's going on here? S1 super now ground bounces. Recovery on hit has been reduced by 3 frames. They're trying to buff double down. That should mean Alawi sidekick should be better. Because now Alawi sidekick. What would you do with Alawi sidekick? Alawi double down makes sense to buff. With this buff, I'm thinking you could TOD from Alawi overhead with double down. Overhead, super, Now you could DHC to someone with a post combo super. You DHC properly. Yeah. Well, 3 range has been improved. You could S1 super to level 3 in Juggernaut now. 5L does an anti-air as well. 5L 2L pushes them further back. Strike throw is worse. 5L is -1. What was it before? I thought it was -1 before. Screen. Turn off playback. Oh, I don't have Plowy on me. Allow it. It's... oh, fuck, it was 0. Why, that is crazy, yeah. -1 makes sense. It should be -2, to be honest, but... recovery's increased. You can't... this also means you cannot jab into block burst if you burst immediately on the jab. 2L is -2. Dagger pressure is worse. That is fine. 5L and 2L has been reduced by 1 frame. It is harder to hit confirm now, yeah. 2M, 2 more frames of recovery. 5M, lock stun reduced by 2 frames. 2M has 2 more frames of recovery. It is 32 total. It will now be 34. And the same with... no. 5M's unchanged. 5M is better to whiff now in neutral. So you have to take a slightly larger risk. But Darius still has 31 frame and 32 frame 5M, 2M. That goes kind of far. I don't know. Holy, that goes far. And it slides. It slides forward a lot. It has... you can make this +2. You can make this +2. Actually, because it moves. You hit on the last active frame. +8. To make this +2, you want to be +17. Which would probably be like 2L5L? 2L 2L. 2L 2L 2M? I don't think I did it as fast as possible. Definitely not as fast as possible. +1 on this 2M. What? $5L won't work. What if I do 5M? Does that put me any closer? $5M is too fast. +1 here is crazy. But people have 10 frame, 8 frame medium that can hit that far. Mediums are powerful. Additional recovery and block stun match. Ground 5M will be weaker when used to reset pressure. Slightly worse on offense. Down S1. Tentacle follow-up. Active frames have been reduced. Yeah. AirTech reset on this was pretty annoying. Let's see. C's. Recovery increased by 10 frames. Increased that by 10 frames. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was already nerfed. Didn't they nerf it last time? But they nerfed it even more? That's crazy. Increased by 8 frames. Echo tag out after C's. Still work. Is that... Does that count for regular throws? Like, does that count for regular tentacle activations or just when activated by C's? Because prior they were all the same. I'll have to see that. Voice line now occurs later. People were reacting to the word C's. Oh, well, no, it's recovery. It's not startup. So you can still fuzzy it. You're still gonna fuzzy it. Doesn't make sense. S1 super damage decrease. Tentacles. Now despawn if the point champion... What? Tentacles despawn if I get hit? That's pretty bad. That makes sense. This is fine. Guiding hand S2 ground hit stun has been decreased by 6 frames. Decreased by 6 frames. Decreased by 6 frames. Okay, let's test this then. Echo Alawi. Because the tentacle is what made Taco Plus, right? So they're directly attacking this because you were +6 here. They have to block first hit only. How we feeling about the patch? I think Ari changes are like perfectly fine. I'm going through Alawi's right now, and this one is pretty crazy. I think that's the biggest hit, to be honest. Stagger pressures, whatever. You can still stagger. Like, it's still mind games. But let's see. I think Blitzcrank buffs are pretty chill. This one, the S1 Super always ground bouncing is a little weird because it makes him 6 frames less positive on Oki every time. But, I mean, it's looking good so far. Tentacles despawn on combos now. Yeah, if you get hit, tentacles just despawn. If the point champion honor... Oh, no. Okay. If you call an assist and the point champion gets hit, tentacles despawn. But if she gets hit, it doesn't despawn? If the point champion on her T is hit. Is this on her? What does that mean? On her team? So if she gets hit, tentacles despawn. That's what I'm taking it to mean. You have a tentacle out, you get hit over here, tentacle's gone. Oh, no, I didn't screen it, but yeah, you get hit over here, tentacle's gone. Probably. That one's like the most crazy, I think. This one, I think is... Wait. Yeah, I think this is fine. Because I just checked Taco. And you are plus 12 on this tag out from tentacles. So you'd be plus 6 here, but you can press 5M and that'll catch jump. So I mean it's still good. Still super good. The C's nerf is confusing me also because it says this will have 10 more frames of recovery, but 8 more frames of hit stun. But when the tentacle hits with C's, it's the same as if it activates on a throne, no? So does that also have 8 more frames of hit stun? Does that mean the tag combos are better? I don't know. This. Hit stun of C's tentacle release hit has been increased by 8 frames. So you will be tagging 10 frames later, but the opponent is in hit stun for 8 more frames. So it should be a nerf of 2 frames, probably. On C's, but I don't know if that affects the other things. There should be a buff for tentacle activation on everything else. First hit of forward assist has been reduced by 6 frames. To prevent easy conversions on trade, both S2... Oh, this is grounded S2, not S2 super. Oh, my bad. S2 and forward assist. Forward assist is plus 39. Okay. So now it's plus 33. It's the same as if tentacle didn't hit. Wait, that means this move is now... Oh, hit stun, not block stun. It's only on hit. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. Those are different. Thank you for the follow. That doesn't make any sense. Do they mean block stun? Because the block stun is 39 frames. But they're saying hit stun. And these two have different hit stun timings. I think they mean block stun. Alright, to prevent easy conversions on a trade. No, they're talking about hit stun then. Easy convert. I still think... Well, yeah, you can still convert it, but it's not an easy conversion, I guess, is what they're talking about. Speed has been decreased by 2 frames. What does it mean, speed? Usually they say startup. How do you decrease speed of an assist? So does that mean... So, if I have frame meter on for assist... This invulnerable time here... the crossed out boxes... are the time it takes for the assist to come out. Right now, it is 9 frames. Does Echo have the same? I think it's 8. It's hard to count. If that is 8... Yeah, I think it's 9. If speed is decreased by 2... Does that mean they come out 2 frames later? Because when I think of reducing speed, I'm thinking it goes less far. But if it's 2 frames... They could just say reduce the startup by 2 frames. I don't know. It's less far behind and less high. It's no longer as good as an anti-air. That's fine. Command list. Back tentacle. But not hit crouching targets. Interesting. Overhead. Spawn a tentacle when hitting props. S2 super. Obtained a hitbox after it ended. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Overall, I think these changes are fine. I don't think she changes very much. I think this is very good for a lot of teams. I think these are fine. It's not that big of a deal. Sure, it's easier to whiff punish, but like most people are not whiff punishing it even if it increases by 2 frames, let's be honest. They gutted her? Yeah, it's doomed. The Talk OS is still there. Or, I guess not with the backdash OS change, but you guys were doing 2L react to roll anyway, and you will still be just as plus. And you still get mix and plus frames and Oki. I think that's fine. Jinx sends it higher. Can knock down Clappy projectile after Jinx sends it higher by hitting it once. Doesn't mean break it? Ooh, Chomper and Clappy no longer insta-kill Henry. That's important for Jakey when he was playing Thresh. But does it still activate him even if the Thresh is on your team? Senna buffs. Shadow James. Increase run speed. Increase run momentum. Backdash is faster. Walk forward, walk back speed. This is all good. This is all something she needed with, I feel like. Recovery reduced by 1. Pushback reduced. It is now easier to stagger and pressure. Senna's looking good. I might like Senna if the speed feels good. 5M now has an additional hitbox below Senna. That 5M goes really far. Knockback on block has been reduced. Block stun increase. 5M goes even further. And it will consistently block shrink from 2M. This is important. 2M additional hitbox. 2H downwards hitbox size has been increased. Were people crouching it? I can't believe they took out projectile parry, basically. They pretty much did, right? What do you mean by took out projectile parry? I know they took out Brahms low projectile, and they took... Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Like doing a meaty projectile, or doing a low tag? Low moves can be parried high after tag out. I think you can still projectile tag low and beat the parry. I think that will still be the same. So I think that will still be the same. I think you can still do this. You can still do this to beat the stand parry on the projectile. Because they're just talking about low into tag. So they're talking about charge tentacle tag. They're targeting you. Charge tentacle tag can be parried high now. But they didn't take out projectile parry. You can still meaty projectile tag low to beat the parry. Yeah, they're target banning you, dude. It's fucked up. You are getting cheesed. This is how I felt in Hunter x Hunter. They fucking gutted my character that no one else played, and I was the only one doing anything with. That shit was so annoying. Let's see here. Wraith H first downwards hitbox size has been increased. Whiffing on these characters. Did they change Wraith 5M? 5M would whiff on some characters. The projectile would, at close range. Mid-air, 5M, hit push, reduce. S1 recovery reduced by 1. Damage increase. Piercing light. 32 frames of air block stun. Charged. Knockback distance increase. Grounded block stun. Increased by 5. This is good. I think it was -7 before, but now it's -2. Oh, I didn't change the screen. But I was talking about this. This into this. Oh my god, I'm lagging. This was -11. It is changed by 5. It's -6. That's still punishable. It's not safe on block. It's -6. I mean, if you do this, it's safe on block. Technically, because, like, you're gonna destroy him. Senna might be on the menu. I'll look into Senna. What else we got? What else we got? Curse of the Black Mist. S2 Super block stun has been increased by 5 frames. S2 Super is -9. People are doing the super on block. I guess if you have a long enough assist and you want to be in Wraith and gain Wraith meter, you could do something like... You'd like string them up into this. Now you're Wraith, now you're plus. You would be +19 here post-patch. Let me think. You would do that. When would you use that? I'm thinking you would do something like... Well, you could super with this. Okay, so yeah. So you can do... Charge heavy, and then you get a fuzzy from that? one bar to go, like, assuming your Senna has no Wraith, you can do, like, LM, charge H, true string into a super, and then B+. Probably? Does that hit post? Would be bup up, bup up, bup up. Can you even do it? Maybe a light. There is a 2-frame gap, so you could do micro dash light. Yeah, it would be like that. Call assist, LMH dash. No, the super hit after. If you had a slower charge heavy, this is 37 frames. I know Caitlyn has a fast one. What team would you be playing with Senna? Probably Yasuo. How slow is Yasuo's charge H? 39. That might be just enough time. So string up. No, no, no. $11, $12, $6, $7. Probably like 2L. Ooh, something for James. This is... I didn't charge it. Am I canceling on lift? Am I carding it? Why is it so hard? I'm doing it as fast as I can. Oh my god, why is it so hard? Is it the -3? Ooh, there we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So now you'd be Giga Plus after that. +5. 5 more frames after that. S1 Super now knocks Senna less far back when hitting a cornered opponent. It doesn't push her backwards, blah blah blah. S2 Super. Push back on block. Safer on block. People are going into S2 Super on block. He said... Senna Kate is too bad when Senna has no Wraith assist for Kate. It's true. Because you need a good tag out character for Kate. Senna Braum might be good. I'm thinking Senna Thresh might be good. I need to see the Thresh changes. He's soon. Back assist. Damage increase. Wraith Vortex. Kara cancelable. Into supers. S2. What? What are they saying? Wraith form S2 is Kara cancelable into supers. So you're telling me you could super well ghost form? You can go invulnerable and then super? Blah 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 blah, yeah. Teemo. Teemo buffs. Hardly any nerfs, okay. Second hit of 2M, the low. One additional frame of hit stun. 2M pushback. Second hit 2M pushback is reduced. It's combo consistency. 6S1. It's higher above Teemo. Combo consistency. Dart assist, increased damage. Teemo is now taller. Blah blah blah. Should behave same side. Okay. Thresh. Thresh has quite a bit of changes. Okay. HH into a lantern tag. Okay. HH into 6H. Does that mean he could... He better not be able to fucking puppet that, no? HH into 6H or 4H? Is that not crazy? This is not possible, I'll tag down. Okay. S1 super, more damage. S2 into S2. Okay. Minimum hit stun scaling has been increased. Minimum hit stun scaling is... They flip out faster. Charge 2H, hit stun has been increased by 3 frames. Is that not a buff? It's better early and then worse late? Is that what they're trying to say here? Leading to charged down S1 at late hit stun. Combos were too long. Now a slightly higher hit stun, but scales further. It now goes into JS1 instead of charge 2S1. That is fine. That's perfectly fine. JH, hitbox has been reduced. Hits less low at far ranges and hits less high at all ranges. JH pushes further away on block. It's better for zoning. Hits later at far ranges. Dark Flicker. That is my light. It's the teleport. It's charge teleport. Damage has been reduced by 30. It now does 40. No, it does 35 now instead of 75. That's a big damage change. That's huge. And rest are bug fixes. Opponents are no longer sent towards Thresh when defeated with S1 back S1. Okay. Turn invisible. That is not interruptible anymore. Thresh Kingdom. I think, yeah. I think the Thresh changes are good. Yeah. This was the main issue people were having with Thresh. He was just doing way too much damage. And this change nerfs the normal routes a lot, but you can still do... You can still do a lot. Definitely do a lot. Blah 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 blah. Can no longer teleport to his lantern while tagged out after performing JS1. Oh, that was a puppet thing that people were doing. S2 into box. Cause the opponent to be immune to the box. Ultimate Holy, that level 3 did hella damage to assist. That did 100 more than Echoes. JH Hurtbox Edition. Fade back JH was near uninteractable. I agree. Hurtbox size has been increased. We need to know by how much. And they made it thinner vertically, so it should be easier to duck into 2H. You should have like a frame more to 2H it. I think... Let's look at the Hurtbox now. Let's look at the Hurtbox. The Resh. Display Hurtbox. 5H Hurtbox looks fine. I think he should have that. Let's go slow-mo. He should definitely have a higher Hurtbox vertically. A lower and higher Hurtbox vertically. Towards where the whip is. I think the length of the Hurtbox should increase a tiny bit. I don't think he should be able to get hit out of like the scythe portion of it. But it doesn't reach all the way to his scythe portion. So they can extend it that way. And then vertically, I think it should go... It should go where the hitbox is. I think it should match the hitbox. For the most part. He should be rewarded for spacing it properly. Like here. That would still get 2H'd. Maybe horizontal's fine, because already at that horizontal range you could 2H it. But vertically, it should definitely be moved both up and down. Okay. No longer able to jump cancel from hitting opponent props. What? That sucks. Thresh Jinx, I think you should be able to jump cancel from hitting... Oh, opponent's props. You hit your own trap. You should be able... No, because the trap counts as an opponent prop. He should be able to jump cancel on it. I think he should. No longer insta-kill Henry. Hitting Henry. Destroy him in only one hit instead of two. Henry's explosion will not hit an enemy champion if it also destroyed one of their props. Killing an opponent with Thresh's back throw would cause the incorrect visuals. Okay. Vi, give her HH back. She didn't get her HH back. Where is it? Oh, no, here it is. It's back. S1 super breaks armor. That makes sense. Fully charge S1 breaks armor. That... Better versus Braum. Level 3. Collision pill now taller. Forward assist. Longer knockback. Opponent's less far back. Okay. Damage increase. Grounded hit stun increased by 2 frames. Charge L on airborne has been increased by 3 frames. Easier to hit electrics, sounds like. Hit stun and launch height has been increased by 2 frames. Yeah, they're just making it easier to hit electrics, I think. And it sounds like she has better combos by virtue of the medium change. Launch height is different. Hit stop increased. S1 super probably scales damage. when using double down. Fixed a bug that causes grounded H fall-ups. Level 3 no longer whiffs on opponents performing anti-air and vulnerable attacks. You can't 2H it anymore. Okay. Limit strike with S2 sometimes lacks the limit strike camera. This happens often, not just with this move. I got this with Echo a lot. I've gotten it with Blitz. Heroic buffs. Combo stability. Now connects, okay. M, 2M, or JM and 5M. Hit stun increased by 2. M comes into H. Charged. Hitbox has been increased. Knockback. Hit stun increase. Recovery reduced by 2 frames. Block stun has been reduced by 2 frames. Recovery reduced by 2 frames. Block stun reduced by 2 frames. Let me take a look at the move. Oops. Display, turn this off. We go Warwick. Basic bots, no. We'll put him block. No more hurt box. It has 3 active frames, -8. It's decently low. You can mediate to make it safe-ish on block, but you want to space it so that you can't be punished. Same with sweep. 2 active frames. 14 frame, 25 frame. Okay. So recovery reduced by 2 frames. But block stun increased by 2 frames? Is that what it said? Block stun has been reduced by 2 frames. So it's not that big of a change. You are 2 frames slower when killing for assist timer, I guess would be the only thing. And it combos into S2 easier. Ooh, this is good for Warwick assist. Damage, damage, damage. Nerf. Much more consistent. Okay. Yasuo buffs. Combo stability. 5M, 16 frames of block stun. 5M block strings into 5H. S1, S1. Yeah, sometimes this happened. Hit push and block push have been reduced. Hit push is reduced. That means S2 won't whiff as much. Yeah. Super assist. Air hit stun. Guaranteed hit stun. Okay. 6S1 looks less far back. 6S1, S2. Follow up hitbox. Backdash and a forward dash. By inputting neutral dash will result in a second backdash. Is that true in this patch? You get a button. Oh, there's the second backdash. Yeah. That is a thing, but people use the dash button anyway. You can't backdash OS anymore. What does that mean? What does that mean? So moves will be buffered out of backdash now. So you could backdash a button. Does that mean it will come out on the 6th frame of the backdash? Or... because it's buffered. Or does that mean you can now cancel your backdash into things? Will it come out on the 6th frame every time like this? Or will it come out earlier now? You try to backdash OS. I need to look at that again. Performing a throw during backdash. No. Performing attacks are now buffered until the backdash ends. Attacks are now buffered until the backdash ends. I think it'll come out on the 6th frame. I think it'll come out on the 6th frame. That's it. That's all the patch notes. The main things: combo consistency, and assist buffs, footwork buffs, easier to electric, better combos. Excoriate, it does not go into charge 2S1 anymore. The lantern, charge lantern does 40 damage, 35 damage now at max scaling instead of 75. Combo consistency, movement buffs, stagger buffs, button buffs, frame data change. Jinx was Clappy. Ilaoi was tentacle change. C's more recovery. DHC is better. Stagger's worse. Assist worse on trade. Echo, nothing really. Running H comes out easier, which is kind of a nerf. Darius assist buffs. Caitlyn, Trap, Bug Fix, Braum, no low projectile. Blitzcrank, S1 super always ground bounce. S1 is better. Tag change on assist is very good. Kali, hitbox change. Ari, stagger worse. Combos less damage. Block string, super worse. S2, you should push block it now, cannot cancel into S1 on 3rd hit whiff. Fireball's worse. Spirit rush to get into the air. Juggernaut and Sidekick. Juggernaut and Sidekick got changed. I don't know. I think Juggernaut is still good. Juggernaut. Blitz, how do you feel about the Ari nurse? It's fun. She gets to keep her uniqueness and air movement. I feel after they got her, she is just current Yasuo with 50 times less fun. How do I feel about the Ari nurse? I think they're good. I think they're good nurse. I don't think she got giga gutted. Like, she's just not brain dead anymore, no? You don't just ABC into super every time you put him into block, reset your assist, and get free 50-50s. Like, you still get S2 tag into mix. The Oki isn't auto-timed brain dead anymore, but it's still Oki. The projectile's coming later, you can still cover all the rolls, and you can still meaty. But you just have to, like, actually react to rolls. It's not a catch-all anymore. Damage nerf is kinda... it looks like a lot by these numbers, but I'm sure it's not that much different. Her stagger pressure was very annoying. Nerfing throw combos I think is good. Well, throw combos. Throw combos are a hard one because generally they scale by the length of the time it takes to finish the throw animation. So I don't think they should have. They're breaking the trend here by making it super scaled after RE throw. Because Blitzcrank throw is giga scaled. You get OTG into tag launch. And Echo throw is not giga scaled because it's a pretty fast throw. But I do think her reward from it was too much, mainly because she gets supers mid combo at like any scaling, almost any scaling. And then limit strike into down S1. I don't know how I feel about that. It shoots 11 frames later, which I think autopiloting it is still going to be good, but now you have to guess strike throw or if they're going to jump while catching rolls. It's just more mental stack, but the Oki is still good. You don't get autopilot solo left right. Yeah, I think it's good. I think the R8 changes are perfectly fine. She's definitely still playable. And now you don't just autopilot into S2 and be unpunished. You can actually push block it and punish it, I think. Yeah, I think R8 changes are fine. She is definitely still playable. She is still a character. Not top 1, probably top 5. Freestyle changes. This is going to be huge. Can't break into freestyle. Can't push block into freestyle tag. You can only push block into single tag. So you obtain less burst bar when you hit them if you have freestyle fuse. Yes. Because they specify here freestyle tag. It's not... when you pick the fuse, you gain 35% less break. But here, you can tag after using a break, but you can't get a second tag after using a break. Same with push block. They would have specified freestyle tag if the break meter gain is worse after having tagged. So you just get less break when using freestyle. But I mean, freestyle should get limit strike more often than every other fuse because of being able to assist route like that. I'm wondering, because with freestyle, on average, I would say you get 3 bursts a game. You get 1 guaranteed burst at the start. You get another burst in the same round for limit striking and your character's dying. You get 2 guaranteed bursts throughout a game. 3 bursts if you burst into a limit strike and then your character dies. And then 4 bursts if it's pretty even and you get multiple limit strikes after having used burst. But now it sounds like you get 2 on average if you're getting 2-0'd, and then 3 if you are able to get multiple limit strikes. Yeah, on average 1 less burst per game, but you're already using freestyle, which should stop you from getting hit. that one extra time that break is being used because you can do something unsafe into freestyle tag. So I think that is pretty fine as a nerf. This is going to be pretty crazy. Hitting the assist is going to be very important. I think that you can use your assist as bait more often now, especially Thresh. Like you'll send Ahri assist in, they're gonna want to hit her to put her on 6 second, and then you just back heavy tag. Yeah. This this change is also really hard to wrap my head around. Can no longer handshake tag to assist champions after they block an attack if you make contact with the opponent. Does not apply if you make contact with an opponent. The opponent hit/blocks your assist. Oh, that's what they mean. If you call your assist and they go past the person and they put you into a block string, you can't mash tag to go to the assist if they're like stagger pressuring you. Oh, that makes strike throw a lot better. Oh, that is a good change. That also nerfs 2x assist because they will generally double assist them forward, like across full screen, and then the enemy will go past it and then make you block, and then they would be mashing assist to like to just get out of the situation completely. So now, if you get past the assist and make the point character block, they cannot tag. So it rewards you for being able to maneuver and punish assists. I think this is a very good change. I like this a lot. Yeah, I like this a lot. And it doesn't apply if you push block into tag or your assist makes them block. Or if you attack them. So your assist can go past them. They stagger pressure you. You jab them out of stagger pressure. You can use your assist again. Or you can tag. If your assist is still out there. That's interesting. I think that changes a lot. That changes a lot of pressure. I think that's a very good buff to push block as well. Or would it be? No, I don't think that changes. I don't think that changes push block. This is going to be important. This is something I'm going to have to see how far they get pushed back. I think people are still going to play freestyle. But it is going to be very annoying to play freestyle because of this and this. What's up, PCH? Thank you. Who we replacing Ahri with? I think Ahri Blitzcrank still works. But low key, These Juggernaut changes might be very good for Blitz. And this for Juggernaut Blitz because they would sandwich me, I can push block and then put the point character into a block string and they can't tag out anymore. So my strike throw is actually potent. I think sidekick is going to be good too, but I don't know who benefits from this. The point champion can now move freely during sidekick super. Like, you want a really long super as your assist character, and then someone who can mix. Don't tell me you're actually considering Juggernaut Blitz. I like Juggernaut Blitz. It's fun. I will play anything to make people suffer. But I think what I'm looking at right now is probably Echo Alawi 2x assist. I think that team is very good. I just suck at neutral, and that is on me. But for the sidekick thing, PCH is saying Echo with Teemo Super or Akali. I'm thinking Akali Caitlyn, neutral skip with Lariat into the 50-50 command grab super. They jump it, you DHC to Aegis, and then you just run forward and get another mix. No? Can you only assist super with DHC, or can you just rip it? Let me bring the game up. So, with sidekick, Akali Caitlyn. Braum would be a very good sidekick super. It's the safe DHC, you just rip shit in neutral, and then you're just safe, you get free pressure. I'm just thinking about the sidekick buffs, because you can move during DHC now. So you would whiff this into this, and then Akali can move during this now. So like, do this, they jump it, you do this, and you should be good. And you get pressure. What else did they say about sidekick? You would want low recover, I guess install, but then you're already using the install. No longer pushes both. Super meter gain is increased. No assist scaling with Teemo darts. No, it no longer causes additional scaling. Does that... Was there a bug where it ticked twice? Is that... Or is there no scaling at all? $70. $70. I think it was adding extra. Because it's starting the combo at 70. So I think it'll start at 90% damage scaling. So you get to do more damage off the assists. Dude, before, sidekick with Ahri assist was fucking nuts. Because the super doesn't apply damage scaling. Like, I'm starting at full damage. So what someone would do, I played this guy in casual, he would play Vi Ahri. And then he would do some gambit, he would make himself unsafe, cancel into this super, I guess I'd have to do it like this. And then cancel into this super. Oh, I guess he does super assist when he does it? Look how much damage this does! Because it doesn't scale at all. I guess I just make him not block at all. And you just fucking die. But now you don't have to call the super assist when you do it. You can just DHC and then Vi will be able to move freely after. And then you just die. And meter gain is up. I think this team might actually be good in sidekick. Just do something unsafe, and then you either take your pressure reset or kill them for pressing. You get more meters, so you could do that more often. Wonder what it looks like off throw. So you would do like this to like this, probably. And then you get like this. Then you get limit strike. You almost get your meter back. The 2-touch. Let's see. Meter gain increase when using Juggernaut. I think the Blitzcrank change that it always ground bounces now is a really big buff in Juggernaut so that he can always DHC into himself. And that will probably do like 800 no matter what, as long as he has 2 bars. And he's going to be building a lot of meter. I think this is a big hit. Whoa, actually, it doesn't use break meter anymore. And you would only want to push block once anyway. You just need to time your push block. Yeah, I think this is a perfect change. This is perfect. This is kind of whatever. You gained a lot prior for getting a hit, but you're going to limit strike anyway. You're going to snap back for more... this. You would only use this to close out a character. You'd use it to close out a character, or you would use it... Yeah. Yeah. Dash, cancel, strike, throw. Yeah. Okay. That was a pretty good rundown of everything. Ooh, this was my favorite skin in League. I really like this one. What else? I was working on something, an idea I had for timing Oki. I think it's easiest to demonstrate with these characters. So, when you limit strike, the notification pops up on the bottom right. I don't know if I could show my mouse. No. But if you look in the bottom right, it says limit strike. And it disappears as soon as they start their wake up animation. And I think wake up attack also appears as soon as it disappears. No, as soon as it starts. Wake Up Attack appears before the hitbox activates. So what I was thinking is using the Limit Strike disappearing to time your Oki. So if I set them to random rise, I am going to try to react to the roll on Limit Strike disappearing. A little slow, but I was only 2 frames too slow for a punish. But I feel like you press the dash as soon as Limit Strike disappears, and then you press the throw looking at the roll. That was normal get up. I feel like you do have enough time. I did it too early. I think it's possible with practice. That was 1 frame too slow. I think it's possible with practice to just do that. And even with the different Limit Strike timing. Oh, it's different. Never mind, it's different. With this one, you can double dash. Yeah, you just use the... Use the visual to react. Or to time your Oki. I guess it's different per character, but on a plus 68 knockdown, the dash will go in the right direction. So I think it's there for 45 frames. Maybe 40. And then I was also looking at auto-spaced button on Wake Up Attack. If you do this, how did I do it? What was the frame kill? What was the frame kill? Was it 3 back dashes? There's a way to meaty Wake Up Attack without getting hit. I think it's because Blitz's 5M is disjointed, but like here you're perfectly spaced for it. I wonder how I did it. I had something. Was it that? Backdash 2 on backdash medium? I don't know. What else? I was gonna do some Avatar and Tokon prep. Because I have this idea of what you should be doing on a game release in order to just like get really good really fast. Like all the initial tools you need. Guess I could work on that. Let me start a Google Doc. New dock. Let's move this over here, that there. It is so bright. Oh my god. Browser up. Oh, that's the wrong one. We'll move you. It's not showing up. Turn that down. That's what, just move it up here. Okay. Avatar, tokon, game plan. Things to... Dude, it is so bright. Can I go night mode somehow? View. Google Doc dark mode. Okay, dark mode, extensions, dark mode. Please, my eyes, please. I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. Things to lab out early. Practice stagger pressure timing. Find block string that is same inputs as combo. Find every move on your team that is plus. For pressure resets. Find conversions from ground from important neutral buttons / assists. Find highest reward from light or throw. Light and throw. Frame kill for meaty Oki. Looping Oki from loop said Oki from light or throw. What else do you do early? Game mechanics. Understand game mechanics. Find ways to kill time for assists to come back. Find whatever explore wall break. Easy, fastest, and shortest way to wall break, and how to prevent wall breaks. And then wall slump resets, probably. See if they can tech out, see if they restand. Explore key tech options. Find ways to auto chase tech, like frame kill into auto correct dash, or something that's like that covers all options basically, or meaty big button cover all options. Maybe air tech reset is the way. Staircase into grounded mix. What else do you need early? Basic combo structure, you just find out by playing. But I guess I can put that in. But that's already here. Here you do basic combo structure. Lab the defensive mechanics, how to beat, find options to cover multiple at a time. Find best button for Oki. Look for high active frames that could lead to plus. Or throw. We need to see how important tagging is for tokon. I guess this would just be the tokon game plan for now. Can I change game? I'll just change it to just chat. And then we look for mix from here. Now you find mix, high, low, options, left, which assists last long enough for an empty jump or cross. Let me look at some gameplay, actually. Tokon gameplay. Patch notes for 2x? Yeah, I just went through all of them. If you want the rundown, Juggernaut can dash cancel. Juggernaut push block is pretty good. Freestyle, important. Less meter gain just by picking the fuse. Or less break just by picking the fuse. Hitting the assist 6 second. You can't double tag after break and push block. If they make you block while your assist is out, you cannot tag anymore. So if your assist runs past them and they make you block, you can't just mash tag to get out of the situation if they get out. There are blitz buffs. They're pretty good. When you do assist into tag, you can act immediately. You don't have to tag at a certain time in order to combo from it. You can tag immediately and the pull will still go through and you can press. S1, S1 is better. I don't know what that entails, but it might be better mid-screen. And S1 super always ground bounces. That is very good for assist extensions late in combo. And however, it does make you 6 frames less advantageous on Oki. S1 super with the hard knockdown was plus 35, but with ground bounce it's plus 29. Yeah, not many changes, but this one's really good. The assist tag and the super is going to be big for damage. Ari got Giga slapped. I think she's still a character. Not top 1, probably top 5. Yas. Yas is just combo consistency. Super assist has guaranteed hit stun, so you get more combos later. S1 S1 is more consistent. 5M is better on block. These are just combo consistency. Thank God. Yas Blitz eating. Buffs only. No more backdash OS, backdash throw OS. Low into tag can be stand parried. Did they touch Senna and Thresh? Yes, Senna got a lot of buffs. Movement speed all around, dash speed, better staggers, more block stun on buttons. 5M is even bigger now. 2M, 5M is consistent. Yeah, damage increase, block stun increase, safer on block for a super. And then Thresh, Excoriate got slapped, and Charge Lantern got slapped. Did they get rid of Alawi 5L? It is no longer 0 on block, it's -1. Pushes further back, so staggers are worse. And the mediums have more recovery by 2 frames. I don't think that's that big of a change, but pretty good. For Thresh, charge 2H. You can't do charge 2S1 at the end of combos anymore. You can only do down S1 or JS1, which is perfectly fine. And then charge Lantern will deal 35 damage at max scaling now. I think the Thresh changes are very good. Thresh changes are very good. All he needed was damage number changes anyway. Neutral is going to be the same. They did nerf JH. Hitbox is reduced, and hurtbox size increased. and pushes further away. This means it should be easier to 2H all around. Yas Blitz Oki get cooked with tag. Which Yas Blitz Oki? Hard knockdown? If you're doing the reset, it should be the exact same. If you're doing the reset, it is not auto-timed anymore for throw if you tag back to blitz, because you can act now. So if you do it the timing that we were normally doing it, it's probably going to combo. So you have to find a different timing on your buttons, but the mix is still there. Definitely still there. It's still strike throw. You can make them pop out in the air, and then you do the air tech reset. You still get left right. It's all good. It should all still be good. It's just a different timing now. This one's gonna be big for pressure. Sandwich with the assist. So if there's a situation like... we're gonna do this. We're gonna jump, and then we're gonna pressure. Block all. We're gonna jump, and then stagger pressure. So we're gonna call Ari assist past it. Block this. You can't tag to Ari anymore. Post patch. You can't do this anymore to get out of strike throw. Post patch. So now you're actually gonna have to have defense here in this situation. Unless you press. The assist has to hit, or you have to hit them. If you push block, you could tag. Or if you make contact with an opponent, then you can tag. But you can no longer handshake tag to assist champions after you block. If you block, you can't 2x assist either. They tokoned it. Is that how tokon was working? I think that's a fair change. I think that's better overall. Sidekick change. There was something some guy was doing to me in casuals with sidekick, and I thought it was pretty funny. It's Vi Ari, sidekick. They would do something mad unsafe, like whiff this, and then they do super assist this, and then you just die. Because these moves don't scale the combo at all. But now you don't have to do the super assist when you super. You could do this super and then DHC. And then your point character will be able to move here instead of having to wait for the whole super. You get more meter, you can move during the DHC, and the assist does not scale as much when you use a combo. So sidekick is going to be doing a lot of damage, I think. Yeah. Ugh. But I was gonna... Guess I'll do that off stream. But yeah, I just went over all the patch note stuff. I think this one is crazy from Malawi. Tentacles will now despawn if the point champion is hit. I think this means if you call Alawi assist and then the point character gets hit, the tentacle will despawn. And then this is also if you trade with Alawi assist, the tentacle will not spawn at all, I think. She didn't need it, but it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice to have when you play Alawi. 10 more frames of recovery on C's. Less active frames on 2S1 tentacle. What's some other crazy ones? 2S1 from Ari shoots 11 frames later. So it's not immediate. Akali is like unchanged. She has a hitbox change. That's it. Overhead can cancel into the special. Yeah. The big changes are Thresh, Senna, Alawi, Ari. Thresh, Alawi, Ari, Senna. These are minor buffs. Top 8 at CEO? Shit, it might be. Well, we'll see about the freestyle change, how that affects you. Freestyle tag window is shorter now. So if you take, I think you have to, no, because you tag pretty fast after the blitz assist on the reset, so it should be good. But this might change some combos. I think this is a very big change for combos. And block strings, that's right. Because if it's 20 frames shorter, that means you can't really do... There is Yas, there is Blitz, Freestyle. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sandwich Charge Heavy Mix might be gone, so... What, you set him to block all... It's like what? You have to tag a lot faster now. Oh, it would probably be... what do you do on Blitz tag out? I guess you charge heavy here, and then you do this. Something like that. It's like... And then command grab. No, that'll still work. That'll still work as long as you aren't too slow with the tag. After a Yas combo. That'll still work. Oh, you mean like charge heavy tag here? That'll still work. That'll still work. Yeah, you'll definitely have enough time for this. But if you're doing something like this, you have to do like a much shorter ground string now. You do the restand without the stomp. I used to be able to do it. I don't remember the timing. Yeah. Dash through and do the charge pitch. This is not the patch. The patch is tomorrow. It's just the patch notes. Oh, wait, you could do this. Wait. And then if they jump that... block, recovery, jump. We should be... like, plus? No? You have to stance. Block all. Plus 15. Jump the throw. I have to do H first. -5. And you could also do this. +3. Throw tech is further, blah blah blah. Stealing that? I think that one's pretty good. You stance, and then you just do down throw, and then it'll puppet the 2H. You could probably even, like, puppet forward. Wait, that cut the jump. Well, I guess you can't car it on tag out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Double throw. Pretty good. Oh, I think I'm good. I need to go eat. So, yeah. GG's. Thanks for dropping by. I'll be looking at some stuff later. I'll be streaming when Avatar drops and when Tokon drops, so I was just practicing streaming for that. Send you tech? You have all the tech that I've ever made. Ooh, wait, before I go, I do want to on-hit this combo. Just to show that it's possible. How did I do it again? Fuck. It is S2 into H? Oh no, you can't puppet it. You can't puppet. You can't backdash puppet it anymore. Pull up and see this monstrosity? I was looking through the patch notes the entire time. I just got on this team. Hold on, I want to hit the fucking combo though. It's... Okay. I'll just save state it. Oh my god. Is it S2 tag? Almost. It's possible. Why is S2 not hitting? I have to kick a blanket. You can puppet that. You can get the S2. Oh. And then you have to hit like a perfect micro dash. Where's the heavy? Why is it so hard? Oh, right. But yeah, Tay, you need to learn this combo. You have to. This is the only way. You gotta not use your reaction. Okay, let me get a good one. Actually, I have a clip on Twitter already. Here, I got you. Where is Twitter? It's like my last 2x video I posted. Hit a Mickey into the extension. And then they die. If you did a better Yasuo combo, I'm sure it does 1100. Tag you in that? Here, I got you. But on here, you can see my inputs to make it easier on learning. It looks a little high. Oops. Too low? Yeah. Nope. One, two, three. Oh. One, two, three. Because no, it's possible. You could get a full Wrecking Ball while doing S2s. And then there's one mid-screen, but I haven't labbed it yet. One mid-screen. I have to look at the old footage of me and Cloud doing it. But it's probably something like... something like that. And then you could tag back, or Cloud was able to hit a rapid slash into a wall bounce into tag launch at the end there. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat. Thanks for coming by. Let's try this end screen I made.